Hello and welcome to the future. Here we have flying cars and pills you eat for full meals. They don't really taste that good, but they're a full meal. They assure us. Who? Oh, the government. Because everyone's perfect and we live in peace. And hoverboards exist. They catch on fire. It's a little bit different. And yeah, we still use gasoline. It's not $20 a gallon. It's about $2 where I live. The future isn't. It's not cool. I'm sorry. The future, though, does hold virtual reality, and Oculus is giving the Kickstarter backers a finished Rift set free of charge. All of those who've invested enough, which I am assuming would be like $400, because the headset is going to cost above $350. The exact pricing is yet to be released, and this is a day after pre-orders have been taken. So if anyone has the exact price with a citation, I would greatly appreciate it, but all I've been able to dig up is upwards above $350. So, this is the future, ladies and gentlemen. VR costs as much as a fucking game console or a small computer. Albeit a computer that would only last for 2 years, but a computer nonetheless. Or maybe even a small laptop, or 2 Chromebooks. Or I could think of tons of shit I would spend $350 on more than this. I would spend $350 on a graphics card. Fuck this shit. Fuck that. Fucking VR, man. Are you out of your goddamn mind charging that much for it? I have used VR since I made my last video talking about it, and it is a novelty at best. I have used several different types of VR. I've used the VR where you use your cell phone. I've used different VR headsets that were at demos, and honestly, it's just really super gimmicky. I mean, I'm not saying it won't take off. I'm saying that I don't think it will take off unless one of the major console publishers really implements it properly. So, take it for what it's worth, but Nintendo implemented motion controls really well. Albeit stupid and I hate them, they did it. And everyone loved motion controls. But when Xbox, Microsoft, and Sony's PlayStation 3 decided to do the same thing, and Sony's PlayStation Move literally just ripped off the Wiimotes and put a glowing light on the top of them, it didn't take off. Not everyone and their mom is playing with PlayStation Move now. Not everyone and their mom's playing with the Kinect. We get that. It's stupid. It's not fun. Games aren't being developed for it properly. It's too late. The train left the station and it is gone for good. So, the same could be said for this VR. I don't think it's going to take off unless there is an actual staple for it. Now, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be worth it in the end, because it probably would if you could get a whole separate screen. You know, you come home from work, you put your VR glasses on, and you just throw on some Netflix, lay back in your easy chair, and chill out. You don't have anything distracting you. You don't have to have a massive screen for it. It's there, and it looks nice. And I think that would be one of the biggest selling points of it. But I don't think it's going to sell for $350. Because the television is way more utilitarian. It can be utilized way, way better. You could use a television for tons of things. You could cast your phone to it. You could hook up your laptop. You could hook up a tablet. You could play video games on a console. You could watch movie, DVD player. I mean, hell, there's smart TVs that can just stream Netflix and Hulu onto it. There's tons of stuff you can do with that, and you can't do the same amount of stuff on the Oculus because not everyone can see the screen. So, I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be tons of people saying the same exact things. When they're out shopping, you know, they're going to have to decide, should I spend $350 on this Oculus Rift headset, or should I get a TV that can be utilized by everyone? Well, gee, I wonder which one I'm going to get. And that's not to mention that you might have to have special hookups and peripherals for your PC for certain games. Like you might have to have a certain controller or something, or you're just going to be pretending like you're holding a rifle or pretending you're holding like a gun. and things like that. Now, I'm not saying that the Oculus Rift itself isn't going to take off. It isn't going to succeed. I'm just saying that it seems like this and all the companies that are jumping aboard it as quickly as they possibly can are just doing so to just try and get in on it while it's hot, and then they're going to exit when it's not. And that's the name of the game. That's business. I get that. But there's been VR in the past. There was Sega VR, where you were in a VR zone, pretty much. There was the Virtual Boy, which was a colossal failure due to the graphics and the fact that it was just prototype and it was rushed. And then there were other things as well from different companies, and they just haven't succeeded that well. I don't think a lot of people really go and see movies in 3D either, as 3D is subsiding. 3D is virtual reality's cousin. Some people watch movies in 3D, but I know a lot of people have eye trouble and eye issues, and I feel like that's going to be a big detracting factor to this Oculus Rift. Also, the fact that a lot of people aren't going to want to sit there and wear it over their glasses. So it's going to be a problem for those who can't see things near. So, there's a lot of things you have to factor into this. But for those who did indeed pledge enough, you will be getting a Rift headset free of charge. Well, not really. Yeah, you don't have to pay for it, but you already paid for it. So, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Protomario. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Oculus and the Rift headset. And, yeah. As always, good gaming and God bless. Thanks for watching my video and making it to the end. And would you please consider subscribing to my channel? By subscribing to my channel, you are not only supporting me, but also joining a community that is against stereotypes, lies, and fraud in gaming. I work my hardest to inform my subscribers of important stories that might affect them. From new games to important updates, the Mavericks are always informed. If you are tired of political correctness ruining your gaming experience, then join my rebellion, because PC isn't for me. And if it isn't for you either, consider yourself a friend of the Mavericks. Subscribe today and you'll be in good hands. Mavericks unite, and together we can keep gaming from falling prey to the people that would not only censor it, but also destroy it.